I said, you could not have a more different car than my Miata, so hopefully I can help you out. I'll leave these off. She'll make me put them on though, so.
Oh.
Debbie, she's the great gal.
Yes.
Okay, so basically speaking, I'm going to just go a lap, and I'll just watch. You don't need to go 100%. I just want to see your line, because that's the key, and then we can talk about specific corners as long as you can hear me okay.
Okay. And that's another problem here. If you have any hand signals, because you're going to find that I can't hear you very well.
I'm gonna, the key is getting online at the turn-in and getting down to the apexes. And I always tell the people I'm mentoring, I say, listen, go a little later into the turn-in, and then you can get down to the apex easier without running out of track on the bottom. And late apex on this track is way better than early apex.
Thank you. And I'll also say that's one of my foibles is. All
right, you got your mentor. You guys know to keep your arms, and you got fuel.
And got fuel. Thank you.
Thanks, Hans.
I started to say something. Now I don't remember what I was saying. I don't know what I was talking about.
You were talking about one of your habits is maybe early apexing.
Turning in too early.
Yeah, just give yourself a little breath there, and then turn it a little bit later. You'll feel it when you're turning at the right time, because it makes a huge difference in the balance going through. And there seems like a lot more track after the corner. So.
I believe it, and I know it's from driving the city streets my whole life. You don't get to turn later. So
just keep your eyes up. It's a huge thing.
You see no one coming, so
you're good. You're good. Guy coming, just stay to the inside, and I'll let you do all the point wise. You want to get out all the way out to the back, side here. The brake point here is the 2 board, so brake. Now go down and turn now into the apex. All the way down there. Turn in. Get down on that apex. Now gas. Now this one. Stay brake. Now release the brake and turn. There you go. Now get gas. Get down to that apex. Go hit that apex. There you go. Boom. Got it. Now, over here. Brake forward. Release. Get down to that apex. And get gas. Two. Wait. Now turn in. Stop your swing. That apex. Turn down, get down, hit the apex. Get some gas, Better slide. This one I want to brake really hard and straight. Brake hard. Now turn it now. Now turn it. Y'all keep waiting a little while. Now turn. Get gas in. brake point. That's all right. You didn't use. That's good. 2. Not yet. Now turn in. Yeah, you were a little over. You want to be a little faster on the outside of the track. That's all right. Now turn in. go low. Just work online when it's like this. Not yet, not yet. Yeah, open these now. Yeah. Get in the mirror. There you go. Let's come by next time. Right? Now turn. Might be on the gas here. Get her in the straightaway, okay? Brake. Now turn in. That's gas. Let's go back. Another one. This guy go like this. You got to drop her down. Stay out wide. Get down, shift. Hold your brake, hold your brake, hold your brake. Hold your brake, turn, release. Back in, come there. There you go. Feel it. Get out. Release out. Tires are getting a little squirrely. They're getting hot. You gotta stay out wide there, because otherwise you gotta stay out. Make sure that in the corners you get as far out. You get those corners where you start to keep your range. Good job. Yeah, just take the brake. That's it. That's it. Stay up wide. Brake here. Down shift. Hold the brake. Hold the brake. Hold the brake. Release it now. Turn. There you go. Get the gas. I like going slow and get line with it. Let it release it out. Go back over. Go down the side. Go further out. There's your brake. Turn in. Release it out. You're supposed to be able to like still fine. Try a little wider. Brake. Turn. Nice. Release it out. Check your flat off. You don't pass it. Practice it. Get out further to the right. Now brake. Now out turner. At the big end, so you're gonna get way more room. Same thing on this one. So we're coming around the track. Get up further. Right? Now go down. Yeah. That's a way better line. Oh yeah, you gotta, I wouldn't go parking. The brakes are for slowing, the gears are for going. You don't want to use your gears to slow down. You can let it go. We're not going anywhere now. So yeah, this line is that you're out here. Now go down and get that apex. See how easy the car goes down there. Stay out wide. Ease it out. Don't put the emergency brake on and scrape them off your rotor. Well done, man. That was a big improvement from the first couple laps to the last 3 laps. The last 3 laps, you had some really good corners, particularly 3, 4, 5, 6 needs work, but 6 is a tough one. Your 8 was much better once you found the line and gave yourself a little gas.
Yeah, just so you know, it's
counterintuitive.
It's counterintuitive, but it's also contradictory from you and George have different.
Yeah, so let's just go left here.
Yes.
And we'll just go
and
back
they'll drop you off anywhere you like, or
no. We'll cool your brakes off and we'll talk.
Yeah,
well, George got you. You know, you had a whole session under your belt when I got you. So just go over here and you just go around slowly and let it cool down. You can go out past that last trailer there. So the thing about 8 is that you just make big lazy figure 8s out here so the temperature comes down. The thing about 8 is that your positioning in that first apex, positioning in the first apex is really important. And once you get the car straight, you give yourself a little gas. What it does is it allows you, when you hit that outside, you get some. You don't have to turn your front tires much because they're going to catch a little bit. Go ahead and pull it up here because you've got coming up to get some of the weight out the front of your car. So when you go to turn, you don't have to turn real hard. You can go ahead and slide and let that lower 8 let you turn out. You want to release it out. You want to release the car out further on that track. If you turn it real hard there, what happens is the back of the car comes loose and then it comes back this way and you hit the outside wall. It happens millions of times. So by giving yourself some gas, it puts that car back in balance after that hard braking, and then you can make that lower 8B turn really easy. But your line was great on that. And I would just, you need to work yourselves out further, wider out on the track. You're probably good now. You get over. Wider out of the track to turn in. You really want to hear your wheels on those rumble strips when you're turning in. That isn't a bad thing being there. It's a good thing there because that means you've got a much wider turn in going. But your improvement on 4 and on 3, 4, and 5 was awesome in that session. And you got those down. So
thank you.
And 6 is. 6 is just a bear. 6 is one of those ones. You went out in 6 in one of our Miatas with us, so I went to you think we were nuts. We don't break at all. Just lift a little bit and then punch it. On 6. And that's that big bender uphill. So car handle's nice. I've never been in one of these. It's got a lot of power.
Not bad for a cheap car.
I totally agree. It's got great power. It's pretty well balanced. And it's rear-wheel drive, so if you're going around and you feel a little oversteer where the back end is coming around a little bit, which it's supposed to do when you're driving them. If you're coming around a corner and you feel like, gosh, my back end of my car is coming around, you give a little tiny bit of gas and you turn just a little bit in it, and this car, especially the traction, will mellow right out. If you feel like you're turning and the car's pushing out the outside, turn into that push a little bit, and in the car, you don't want to correct this way. You want to turn into a little bit to get some weight on the front of the car, and it'll turn. The number one mistake.
Sorry, I want to turn just like the steering wheel is right there and back.
Just a little. It's just a puff. Just a little puff. Anything big, particularly where you'll feel that it's coming out of 4. 4 is a pretty high-speed turn, and one of the mistakes we'll make there is they come out of 4, and the back end comes a little round, so they lift, and then they turn, and the car goes, and that's why there's all those marks around there. You just want to make sure any correction, particularly in a car like this, got a lot of power, any correction is really subtle. A little subtle change at those kinds of G-forces will really make the car react really quickly. So, you know, if I were you, I would just work on making sure you get out on the line a little bit further out on the track. That gives you your turn-in points a lot easier.
Okay.
Like your last three, you don't have video reference on that, but your last.
I do.
No, you do?
Well,
check it out if you can. That last three you made, I could hear your wheels out on the rumble strips, and you turned in. You know, there's that white triangle at the end. You turned in right at the beginning of that, and that was perfect. I mean, the car had no problem making the apex, and you get used to that, you can get more gas on the pedal before you get the apex.
Say what you just said again. Where do I turn? So I thought you were going to criticize me, and then you said it's the right thing to do.
3 was perfect. Your tires were out on the rumble strip. You broke at the 2 board. Okay. You waited and you released your brake and you turned in. At the end of those blue strips, there's a white triangle.
Right.
And if you can wait until there to turn in, you're going to hit. It's a later apex. You're going to have a lot easier time getting that car turned and then being on the gas when you get the apex. When you turn in early, what happens is the car's got a lot of sideways momentum when you get to the corner, and you can't put gas on it. You have to kind of wait, hold it, and then you do it after. And it's a lot harder work. So if you do it a little bit late, and like I said, the last one you did was perfect. The last 2 3s you did were really good. You hit you waited, you turned in late, and the car had no stress on it going through the apex. Number 4, your last 2 through 4 were the same way. So, and that's how you want to run these cars, you know, until you get to the point where you're putting on slicks and you want to slide the car through the corners. That's a totally different story. But no, you did really well.
Thank you very much.
You did great. And we've got the qualifying and the race, and then I've got a bunch of Miata guys here today, and I took one out. They're about 5 seconds slower per lap than I am right now, so I told him I'd help him out. I took Cliff out. Nobody else has asked to ride in the car, so I don't have anybody coming out at 2:30. I thought my wife's she's not. If you want to take a ride in a Miata and see what they do, it's
2:30.
Yeah, it's a totally different deal because we have no power, so therefore we don't use our brakes.
I rode with George a month ago,
yeah.
and I'd love to ride again
Absolutely.
with somebody else.
Absolutely.
I would just be, but I did. It was funny when you're going up between 6 and 7.
Yeah.
You can go 3rd or 4th, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you don't have any power.
Yeah.
You got all the speed you got coming out of 6, and then you're not going to pick any more out. So. Cool. You did very well.
Thank you. And how was your daughter's enjoy your
Oh,
drive?
she loved it. Yeah, I knew she would. She's been, I always get worried someone's going to get car sick. But she was a gymnast for like 12 years. And she was laughing the whole time. So. Well done. Well done. Is that your wife that's with you?
Yes.
Yeah, totally get in the car. It's fun.
Yeah.
Well.